Here we have a 1990 Land Rover Discovery 200 TDI. It's just arrived. It's another one that I've saved from the scrap heap. It's been off the road probably about 4 years now. The brakes aren't too good, which is possibly expected from a vehicle that stood for so long. But he did say that there was a bit of rust on it when I bought it. The boot floor is in excellent condition, because that's the one place where they all go. The boot floor is in very good condition. You can see I've already been spannering out here. That's not bad, and possibly has been replaced at some point. It has had a lot of work done to it in the past. It's had new front inner wings, so they're in relatively good condition. They were done probably about 10 years ago, I think. Looking through the old MOTs, they were done quite a while ago. But the story is it was used on a farm, so that probably explains the condition it's in. It was then bought by someone else that was going to scrap it, and then the guy that I bought it off saved it, but he just couldn't justify doing the work on it. But as you can clearly see, the driver's side sill has seen better days. There's my hand. So that is going to be my next job, to change all that. It's exactly the same place where the Range Rover went. I had. It's also gone on the rear chassis. I think it's this. Is it the other side, maybe? Yes, it's the other side. On the bottom of the chassis there, you can just see where my finger goes through there. So that's where it's gone. So it looks very crusty under here. It has had a new exhaust at some point. But the engine on it and gearbox is fantastic. It's done 113,000 miles. It's got half a tank of diesel. For a vehicle coming up to 30-year-old, you cannot fault that at all. And the gearbox is very sharp. It selects gear nicely. Unlike the Range Rover where you had to fight to find third gear, this one just slots straight in without any hassle. I also like this because it's got manual Diff Lock on it, whereas the Range Rover had that automatic Borg-Warner system, which I didn't particularly like too much. So this one just goes straight in. It all works. It all works. One problem we have got is the windscreen's smashed, but I'm not overly worried about that at the minute. There was a tax disc somewhere from 2014, but I can't find it. It must have blown away. But yeah, so I'll pop the bonnet. It's a bit of a lottery to find the thing here. So here we go, a 200 TDI diesel engine. No idea when the belts were last done, but I suppose a good indication would be the main drive belt, but no, I can't tell. I'll have to dive in. I'll probably change that anyway on a vehicle that stood for so long. But, I like it. It only came with one key, which is an odd shaped key. But anyway, it only came with one key, but it doesn't seem to want to fit in the driver's door lock. What's going off there, I don't know. It's almost had a different door put on it at some point, or perhaps it's been broken into, which will probably explain the aftermarket immobiliser that's fitted, which is there. So whether this thing still works or not, I don't know. Possibly not, because that's not connected. All these cobwebs lying around, it's like a scene from Indiana Jones down here. But, I've got very little history on this vehicle. All the information I managed to get was off the government website regarding past MOTs and the tax list that was in the window. But not to worry. With it being a 3-door as well, makes it rather rare now, because they don't see so many of these knocking around, because they've all been chopped up like this one was going to be, but we decided to save it. NMO5, I don't know what that means. It was obviously some sort of vehicle fleet number or something, so you can see how long it's been stood. The mirror's gone green. So I'll take it down for a spin. I broke my usual tripod, so I can't position the camera like I would do normally, but we shall have to make do. Shame someone smashed the windscreen up. Mustn't lose that. Oh, there's no electric windows either. I don't know why they don't work. But with all the fuses lying around, it's probably someone's took it out. I don't know. Another problem with these things is you don't get an armrest like you do in the Range Rover, so you have to rest your arm on there. I'm not going down there because there's too many people driving a vehicle with no MOT and tax. Right, so before I got distracted, what I was about to do was just show the low range gearbox selection. That way you can use all 5 gears on the gear stick without getting a ridiculous speed. So hopefully this time we won't get any distractions. That shows that everything's working correctly. try Diff Lock as well. Now when you're in Diff Lock, when I go around this corner we should hear like a snatching sound, because it can't physically go around corners.